Last week we talked about the importance of having a mentor, right? So that way you can avoid mistakes and figure out shortcuts. And you want to find a mentor who has like what you want. So if they're successful with money, you want to ask them for your money advice. But if they're millionaires but they've been divorced 5 times, don't take relationship advice from that guy. Does that make sense? So it's what you want. Now, I have several mentors. I have about 3. But if I have a question and I call my mentor and say, what should I do about this? And they say, oh, well, read this book or do this. Or sometimes I'll say, should I buy this? And they'll say, that's the best money you've ever spent. And I'll say, but it's $6,000. Like, it's worth it, and I'll just do it, right? So the first thing you have to do is, if you're going to bother your mentor and they give you advice, what do you need to do?
Do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Reason why? Because they already have the experience, right? When you guys start the program, I told you how many times to read the book? 3 times. Why 3 times? When I first got here, it was 1 time. Just read the book 1 time. And I realized what? Y'all don't remember anything. So I said, read the book 2 times. And guess what? Y'all still don't remember anything. So then I said, read the book 3 times. And then finally, y'all were like, oh yes, the worst complications, a leak, etc. So then that's how we got to 3 times. So it's my experience telling you to read it 3 times, not because I'm being obnoxious. Because everyone who starts the program and I say, read the book 3 times, they go, what? What do you think this is, Harry Potter? Like, I'm not going to read this 3 times. But that's kind of what it takes, and it's based on our experience, right? So if you have a mentor who you trust, and he gives you advice, you need to do it, right? Because if you don't do it, what will happen?
You lose your mentor.
Yeah, say it louder, Eddie.
You lose your mentor.
You will lose your mentor. You will lose your mentor. They're not going to want to help you anymore because you're basically wasting their time, their energy, their expertise. You're basically disrespecting your mentor. So one of the phrases I've learned is this. Honor, it sounds weird, honor your mentor. So when I ask one of my mentors for advice, I really try to honor them by executing on a real high level. And then I give them credit and I brag about them. Because then the next time I have a problem, are they more or less likely to help me? More. Does that make sense? Which then takes me to our golden nugget number 2, which was a major breakthrough when I heard this term. Don't be an asshole. We learned this, I learned this about what it was, a year and a half ago. Don't be an asshole. Who knows what an asshole is?
You keep asking the same question over and over again, hoping to get a different answer.
No, close. These are people who ask you for advice or topics, and then they never do your advice. They always have a reason. They always have a justification. Too busy, can't take time off of work, etc., etc.
It's hard.
It's hard, it's easy for you, but you don't understand. I've got kids. Like, you're the only one with kids? Right? You're the only one with a job? You think you're the only one working 2 jobs? You think you're the only one barely making it? Right? They have reasons. So what we learned is like, okay, listen, we're here to support each other, and if you're going to ask for advice, don't be an asshole. So that means this. The first thing you have to do is ask this. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole? Am I the one who's asking her for advice and putting up reasons? Right? How do I get back on track? Well, that's too hard for me. I'm just too busy. Right? Am I the problem? Okay? Which leads me to my next thing, number 3, is this applies to Dr. V. I always say, I am the problem. If there's a situation, like your boss is closing down your practice, It's never them, right? It was me. I am the problem. I didn't communicate well enough. I didn't execute well enough. I didn't do enough surgeries. I'm the problem. I didn't lead my team strong enough. I'm the problem. So when you guys are struggling with your life after surgery, maybe it's weight regain, maybe it's money, maybe it's marriage issue, don't sit there and go, my husband's a jerk because he cheated on me. I always start with, I'm the problem. I wasn't attentive enough to my spouse. I didn't communicate well enough with my kids. I'm the problem. Okay? That's hard for us to admit, but it's very true. I'm the problem. But the beauty of saying this, if you are the problem, therefore I am also the solution. The solution is in me. I can fix this problem. If I realize what my shortcoming was, my next time I'm gonna demand more from my team. We don't have a freaking sign-up sheet. I'm gonna demand better execution, right? I'm gonna set my expectations better. If I ever get married again, not y'all, but not me, but y'all. You know, if you ever end up in a relationship again, I'm gonna really communicate well with my partner. I'm also the solution. Okay, y'all got that?
Yes.
Super powerful. Some people get offended by this. They're like, no, Dr. Vuong, you don't understand. My boss is a jerk. This happened and that happened, and my husband cheated on me, and this, and yada, yada, yada. I said, no, trust me, you're the problem. You're the problem, right? But you can also fix it. You're also the solution. Which leads me to this. I want to show you the worst case scenario. Okay? You guys want to see the worst case scenario?
Yep.
All right. So here's the worst case scenario. You have one Askhole, and they're asking this question. Hey, I've regained the weight. What can I do? And they're asking Facebook. Problem is, they're asking another Askhole. And that Askhole comes back with their response. Well, you know, there's this Dr. V diet thing. We should try it. I'll try it with you. Oh, okay. You know, let's start on Monday. Sounds great. Let's start on Monday. And then one person says, well, you know, since we're going to start the diet on Monday, it's Sunday night, let's go party. Let's go have one meal. Let's go out. Let's go eat. Oh, sounds like a great idea. And then come Monday, they go, well, I woke up kind of late today. I don't feel so good. Maybe we can start on Tuesday. Yeah, you're right. Same thing. It's just, they're going back and forth. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And nothing ever gets solved. Because what ends up happening is they're both looking for excuses, you know, for explanations. I say it's for justifications. You're trying to get justified for your own actions. And this never solves anything. And it doesn't matter if it's your weight, money, marriage. People love to go on Facebook and post, my boyfriend did this, or this guy did this to me, and someone else replies, yeah, he was a jerk, I saw him, he was at the party, blah, blah, blah. And they're creating this. So why am I telling you this? It's because after surgery, I always tell you what? Get rid of negativity. Get rid of negative people. Get rid of drama. Focus on yourself, etc., etc. This is what I mean. This is negativity. This is drama. This is not solving your problems. But you think you're solving your problems by asking another asshole. But it's not. And this is circular, right? So it creates a lot of circles, of cycles. Now here's the problem with this. We laugh at this, but this is how average people behave. This is how average people behave. Remember, the average American is unhappy. They're living, 50% of them are living paycheck to paycheck. Most of them, 80% of them are disengaged in their job. They don't like their work. So this is average. This is what everybody's doing. So, if you have weight loss surgery and you don't actively try to get rid of negativity and drama, what's going to happen? You're going to get sucked right back into this. It is a, you know, like that whirlpool, it's just a matter of time before you get sucked back into all of this. Because this is just the average life right now. That's what we're living in. So to do this, you have to be like actively working on it. Like cutting people out. No. Unfollow. Remove that post. Take time out from Facebook. That's fine. Get a new job. Remember, this is your coworkers. This is the water cooler. This is the Monday gossip. This is TGIF. Right? This is, hey, let's have a girls' night out. Just don't tell our husbands. Stuff. Right? You have to actively work on this. Disengage. So that means you might have to reevaluate your relationships. You might have to reevaluate your workplace. You might want to go back to school. You might have to think about your living situation. All sorts of stuff. And it's all going to change. Right? That's actually your job. The food part should be basic and simple. Y'all should not be asking what should you be snacking on or eating or what's healthy. That part is so simple and basic. I've already figured that part out for you. Your hard part is this other life stuff you gotta handle. Yes?
Yes.
Sound good?
Yes.
We finished early.
Yeah. All right.
All right, get out of here. Go be cool. Go get rid of some negative people out of your life.